Thank you, Diane. New at 5, a shocking call to 911 of a shooting turns out to be false.
Genesee County Sheriff Chris Swanson says this is a case of swatting. TV5's Zane O'Mare has details on the case and why these calls can be dangerous. Zane?
Genesee County Sheriff Chris Swanson says swatting is the ultimate 911 call that comes in that is fake, nearly impossible to trace, and prompting a large police response.
Hi, police department. Can I help you?
Me and my girlfriend got into an argument and I kind of shot her.
Calls released by the Genesee County Sheriff's Office paint a horrifying picture on Crane Road in Fenton Township.
What did you shoot her with?
An AR-11.
You said an AR-11?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is she breathing?
No. I dragged her into the bathtub.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I dragged her into the bathtub.
The caller telling dispatchers he shot his girlfriend 3 times near her neck.
It says the gun is on the couch in the living room. Now he's saying he's going to shoot himself.
Okay.
No, he called anonymously on a non-emergency line. We've got officers driving there now.
Police rushing to the scene.
Of course, the Sheriff's Office, we're the contract agency there. State Police, Fenton City, Grand Blanc Township, Metro Police, Linden, Argentine, all going to the scene.
Only to find nothing.
You have a house that's identified. A soon-to-be determined innocent house where people could or could not be in.
Genesee County Sheriff Chris Swanson says this is a case of swatting, and the home appears to have no connection to the caller.
We're so thankful that the homeowner there, although traumatized once they found out what happened, but there's times where these people are actually in the home.
In Michigan, the punishment for swatting can be a felony, with sentencing up to 15 years in prison and or a fine of $50,000. But in this case, no one has been arrested or charged. As Swanson says, the calls are nearly impossible to track.
It sounds so real. It's a manipulated voice. They use apps to spoof their location. They can do it from anywhere in the country.
And Swanson says the time the call in Fenton Township was made is when staffing in Genesee County is lower, taking away from resources.
And in this particular case, in Fenton Township, a short perimeter was set up, and then we made entry. This was a perfect example of what to do when these situations happen. We respond.
Prompting a real response for a situation that is fake.
The tragedy of this whole scene is the fact that this was a fake call and nobody can be held accountable. Because of how technology is to our advantage, it can be used as a weapon. In this case, it was.
Sheriff Swanson tells me his department is working with other state and federal agencies to find ways to trace these kinds of calls, but in this case, they haven't had any luck yet.